You meditate before you buy a stock?
Yes, always.
I'm going to give you the ticker and you can give me the company. XOM.
Oh, no. Oh, come on, Marina. What is it?
ExxonMobil.
Yeah. I'm not allowed to post.
So you'd go to Wall Street and see like all these guys like sell.
Screaming, sell, like F-bombs back and forth. It was hostile.
Are there some bigger sleeper stocks out there that you have your eyes on that you could share a little insight on why you like them so much?
Yeah, I actually do. I need my other phone.
You got the stock phone? Yeah, get the stock phone. Yeah. I got two phones, one for the hoops and one for the stocks.
Something like that.
Let's go! Welcome to another episode of the Athletes and Assets podcast. I'm joined by Chicago Sky Guard Marina Mabrey, professional basketball player. What you want? WNBA, overseas. She's doing both right now, currently in Turkey, and is joining us to talk a little bit of some stocks. But before we get into that, Marina, we got to skip the small talk because I do this with all overseas hoopers.
Okay.
You live in Turkey. You better know the language. How do you say, please pass me the ball in Turkish?
Oh, no. I only know how to say one word in Turkish, and it is merhaba, and that is hello. No, Turkish is really hard. I've only been here for like 2 months too. That's crazy. That's crazy.
That was a crazy ask?
Yeah, that's insane. Like, I gotta look it up. I'm gonna look it up after this, actually.
Do you walk around with a translator, or does your coach know English?
It's broken English, but like it's enough that I get what they're trying to say. Like, I can make stuff out by the context of like what's going on in the game / like what hand movements they're doing and stuff. Like, but if they just start talking in Turkish and I don't know any context, like I have no clue. It's like not close, but I don't have a translator now.
Okay, no worries. Well, that is like the default question I ask to anybody who's overseas. And you did not pass the test, but that's okay. No. Everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. We'll work on something else.
It's not that.
No, all good. Well, Marina, you just finished up a great season with the Chicago Sky. Absolutely balling out there, over 15 points a game. You're right now overseas in Turkey. I ask all current athletes to just give us a state of the union. How would you assess your season with the Sky, and then talk about, what you're doing right now in Turkey?
Yeah, I mean, it was my first season with the Sky, so like I got a warm welcome from all the Chicago fans and all the players and coaches, staff in Chicago, so I was really happy for that. I was really excited because my family was able to come to like all my games, and they haven't been able to do that in a really long time because I was in Dallas for so long, which is so far away from where my family lives. But then obviously on the downside, like we didn't really play that well. Like we had some changes go on, and I came to Chicago to win a championship. So like, obviously we fell really short of that. So this year, like I look to pick that up a lot, like play even better than I did last year. And also like lead the team to a championship, like back to the championship where they were a few years ago.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chicago Sky on the rise, and you were balling out there. I got a little game footage. I watched I'm not going to give the scouting report to people, but they got their don't do that. They got their hands full on a nightly basis though. And right now you are in Mersin,
Turkey. Yeah.
Mersin, Turkey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And who are you playing with right now?
I'm playing with Elizabeth Williams, this other American on our team. And she obviously plays with me in Chicago, so that's cool. Like we're getting to build chemistry there and stuff. And then obviously we have some foreigners that are coming in from other countries, and then obviously our Turkish players. So it's kind of a mix of a lot of different cultures in one setting, but like it's always fun to come together like with basketball. No doubt.
What's the biggest difference between just the WNBA and the league that you're playing in overseas? And what is first of all, apologies, the name of your team and what is the league you're in?
We're in 2 leagues. So the name of the team is Çukurova Mersin. And we play in the Turkish domestic league, and we play in EuroLeague. So it's both
nice.
2 of the top leagues in the world. So I like that a lot. I mean, there's a lot of differences between overseas and WNBA. There's a lot more teams that we play against. And like when you travel to a whole different country every time. So like in
Lit.
EuroLeague, we go all the way to France to play one game. So like it's insane, but like it's also really fun because the games are built up more. Like in America, you're playing every couple of days and the games aren't as built up. But like when you play in EuroLeague, every week, like it's week 8 and everybody's like all hyped for it. The fans are crazy. So it's really different. And then just like rules wise, it's different.
Yeah. So your passport is there's no more room for any more stamps. Is that a fair
Yeah.
statement?
Well, yeah. I'm a double citizen too. So like my family's from Italy and from America. So like I have an Italian passport and an American passport.
I spent all of April and a little bit of May in Italy. I lived in Ravenna with my buddy who's playing overseas in Italy, and I hit Bologna, Rome, Venice. Incredible. Italy's amazing.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I played in Italy last season. Yeah.
Okay. So why did you decide to do Turkey this year versus Italy?
So the prioritization rule in the WNBA says that anybody who's like 2 years plus in the league, you can't come late to training camp anymore, or else you're out for the whole season. And the Italian league goes way too far for me to play WNBA and play Italian league. So I moved to Turkey because they finished their season before WNBA starts.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate the little update, and it's fun watching you ball. It's fun watching you ball out there. I will say, but this is A&A. We're talking biz here, and from my understanding, Marina, you've dipped your toes a little bit in the stock market. Obviously, as a professional athlete, in your seat, you get a lot of exposure to different stuff. I don't know, VC, real estate, stocks, crypto, fashion. Yeah. You've been big on the stock market. Why have you been attracted to that?
My dad worked at the stock exchange when I was younger, so like I have some background in that, and he would always come home talking about companies, talking about how it worked and stuff. So when I was overseas in Israel, I kind of started to like dive into it, and I took a class and stuff. Started because I kind of wanted to take control of my own financial status. Like I wanted a financial advisor, but I also want to know what I'm doing and where my money is and how it's working for me. So I started investing after that, and then kind of like ran with it ever since then, trying to learn. I'm in Discord groups where like I learn from like multimillionaires who've been doing this forever. So I kind of follow their lead and keep learning myself.
Your multimillionaires just blessing you in the Discord chat like that?
You have to pay to be in it.
Oh,
but I mean, it's
okay.
worth it. Like when they kind of talk about like, hey, look at these stocks, look what's happening here. Like this person is speaking, this could affect the market here. Like it's more of that stuff that I'm learning from them more than them just like throwing plays out. Like once in a while they'll throw plays out, but like it's more about learning.
I might embarrass myself here, but today is the day I learned that there's subscription-based Discord chats. I didn't know that like there was premium Discord chats. Please don't roast me in the comments, but that is crazy. That's interesting.
Yeah, for sure. Like I think mine's like $40 a month or something. So I mean, it's worth it for like the stocks they give you and stuff like that. So yeah.
Okay, so you've learned a lot through Discord. About the stock
honestly,
market.
I have and just like watching people talk back and forth. Like they sit there in the morning and they're like, I'm watching this chat, right? I'm watching this stock right now. Like, and they do it through Twitch too, where you can like watch them live on the market, like on the whatever stock they're on or whatever they're on at the time. So you can really hear them like live, just like breaking down charts.
I have seen that. Yeah, that is, that's actually, that's been super helpful. You know, growing up, you know, if your dad came home and his like shoulders were slumped and his head was down, like, did that mean there was like a bear market, you know, that day? Or
I don't even know. He was like he would always say like his goal was like 2 million shares or something for like, I don't really know 100% like what they were doing. I remember I used to go to work with them and like they would throw all the papers around. There was like paper flying everywhere. Obviously, they don't do that anymore. Like it's so much more technology.
You mean on Wall Street? Or,
yeah.
So you'd go to Wall Street and see like all these guys like sell, and then like the papers
screaming sell, like screaming F-bombs back and forth. Like it was hostile. Like And then whenever like whatever they were trying to do was over, they'd be like, oh, okay, like next one, and
Are you
like get on the
serious?
phone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was like really intense. Like especially when we would go with my dad, like we knew we would just like sit and wait till it was our time to like, it's kids' day, so like they had some stuff for us, but like it was still really intense. And then when the bell rang at 4, I think it was at 4, it rang. Like they all just stopped, put their shit on the left, like it's over. The
And
bell's
then
done.
did it again the next day.
Came in like blasted. Like everybody had like now that I'm older, I know like they must have had like 7 shots of espresso and ran like 4 miles as fast as they could and took a cold shower and then like ran into the stock market and went crazy. Like they were just so, I just remember they were so intense. And like now that I know like options trading and stuff like that, like I see what they were doing, like why they were so like to the T with their timing.
You lived in a real life Wolf of Wall Street set.
Yes, I saw it. Like it's real. It happened.
Wow.
Like
That
they were really intense, like papers flying literally everywhere all day.
that's crazy. And so here we are now. You have a little portfolio put together. Can you talk a
Hmm.
little bit about like what you're interested in and
Hmm. Yeah.
what you've been sort of looking to invest money in there?
Yeah. I try to have like a really versatile portfolio. Like I don't want anything to be more than like 30-40% of my portfolio. Obviously I have like all the growth stocks like Vanguard, S&P 500, Google, Microsoft. Microsoft is like my number one. I really believe in
You're
Microsoft.
a Microsoft stan?
And Meta.
Okay.
I'm on the Facebook trend. Those are like my biggest ones. And then I have like a few penny stocks. My number one penny, I don't saying penny stock, but like I guess not really, but Silk is like a good one that I like. And then I just take my chances here and there, like with swing trades of all of like shares. But I'm really versatile. Like sometimes I'll sell covered calls, like sell covered shares, all that stuff. Like I'll stake some of my shares. I'll options trade. Like if I know I'm getting in a swing trade in like, I don't know, Tesla, like I'll also buy options for
So
it
so
too, so I can maximize.
for the audience members looking to learn,
Hmm.
I would love to really simplify this. Like, what do you mean by swing trade? When you do a swing trade with
Yeah.
Tesla, like, what does that mean?
Like obviously Tesla's one that goes down up and down a decent amount where it's not so like over years it is, but like there's you can catch flows.
Peaks and
So
valleys for sure.
like yeah. So swing trade would be like where you buy a bunch of shares at like a low price with a low RSI and kind of load up there so that when the RSI gets hot again, I'm gonna sell it again. And then like once it shoots up, Tesla shoots up quick, then I'm gonna get out. So it's only like a couple. Usually I try to just keep it for like a couple of days, but sometimes you gotta wait it out.
Do you have time to be that, not, I mean, you're not day trading, but like, do you have time to be that focused over the course of a couple of days on a single
Mhm.
stock, given your basketball schedule?
So that's why I try to swing trade. So like I'll see like okay wow Tesla hit like a decent low, like it's pretty low right now and the RSI is low, like I think I can jump in here,
When,
but I try
what
not
is
to
RSI?
day trade. uh it's like I actually don't know what RSI stands for right this second off the top of my head,
No
but
worries, no worries. I was just
basically
testing
it's
you.
like the flow of like how the price action is going to go like up and down.
Okay.
So when it's low, it usually means that like the stock is likely to trend upward soon. Um, and then when it's high, like they say the RSI is hot, that means the stock is likely to start to come down soon. So like I
Hmm.
tried, that's like my number one indicator. I like to use that one.
RSI.
Yeah, and then like I'm big on like buy the rumor, sell the news. Like that actually happens a lot. So, obviously you can't just use one indicator, but I try to flow with like stocks that I know too. So like I stick with stocks I know. I don't really like to options trade and swing trade like random stocks that I can't really guess too much on. So
Sure.
that's
Is
how I
it
can do it like with basketball too.
Yeah, is that element of familiarity. Are you getting up with the market, or is it or is it
Yeah,
not
I
that
mean, well,
serious?
here it opens at 4 and it
PM.
closes at 11. Yeah, so like, I mean, I'm up
You're chilling.
anyway, and
You're
yeah,
chilling.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm good. And
Yeah.
most of my stuff is done anyway. So like, I really, if I like, obviously, I've been kind of lazy lately, so like, I just been like swing trading, but that's because I'm like tired. But when I have like in February, we're gonna have a break, and I'll trade that whole week. Like I'll start like watching stuff, and then I'll trade that whole week while we're
So
off.
that week in February, you start turning into those guys you watched growing up, swinging papers, throwing F
Yeah,
bombs, and like,
like
and then
I'm
when the
like,
bell
don't talk to
rings,
me. I'm watching. I'm in now. Like I'm
I'm in. I'm
out. I
in.
try to like day trade quick, like scalp. Like I try to make as much money as I can. Like I'm almost damn near gambling.
Wow.
Like,
Wow. I
but I
love
only
that
have that
attention
time
to detail.
sometimes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's chat about some individuals. So you said you Microsoft, fan of Microsoft,
Mm,
Tesla,
mm,
you mentioned.
yeah.
Um, can you give us some sleeper stuff here? Like what
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
let's save. I want to. This is going to be different from the penny stock conversation because I'd like to chat with you with that about you as well. But are there some bigger sleeper stocks out there that you have your eyes on that you could share a little insight on why you like them so much?
Yeah, I actually do. Well, I need my other phone. Um, I'm
You got the
extracting.
stock phone?
Okay.
Yeah, get the stock phone.
Yeah, this is my other
Get
phone.
you got a phone you got a phone just for stocks? That's
No,
crazy.
no, I don't have a phone just for stocks. That's not true.
That's crazy. I got two phones, one for the hoops and one for the stocks.
Something like that.
That's crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the stock phone here.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
excited
so
for
like,
this.
all right. There's like, see now look at me because I just write tickers. Now I gotta look it up.
No, I was gonna ask.
LNCH is one,
Okay.
kind of like healthcare, like medical. And right now, see RSI is super low. And I kind of just like ticked off some indicators where like it seems like it should, after a certain price, that it will shoot about, hold on, 60, like it could end up going up like $7 possibly.
Are we talking about Lantheus Holdings Inc?
Yes, Lantheus Holdings. Yes, that is it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's a good one around right now. I
What else we got?
also, I mean, obviously, guys, sleeper. Like, I know this sounds crazy, and I know it's crypto, and I'm jumping around a little bit, but buy Bitcoin. Like, you gotta buy Bitcoin. It's
BTC. What's the price of BTC right now?
I don't know,
43.
like
It's around
42.
43.
42.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
We got Lantheus. This is great. We're all over the place here. We got
we're all
Lantheus
over
Holdings. We got
Bitcoin for sure.
Okay.
Okay, so right now, like, I got Bit Brother Bets. It's very low. It's at like 1 cent, but that's one of my sleepers that I'm I'm in.
Wait. Is this a penny stock?
This one's a penny stock.
What's it called?
That's Bit Brother. It's BETS is the ticker.
BETS.
Yeah, people are asleep on it, but I'm not asleep on it. So
Is
another
this
one?
is that a cryptocurrency? That's a stock.
No, it's a stock.
Bit Brother. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah. I mean ARQQ. That's like a cybersecurity system because those are gonna start going. I mean, with how everything's going on, like technology and stuff, like cybersecurity is going to be like so important. Like,
I totally agree. But now we've clearly transitioned here to what I am very excited. Like the penny stocks. You seem to be you describe your foundation as you go with what you like. You have your certain consistency, and then you have the sort of side of the gambling side, the risk taking side, and the between
those two are like risky. But I'm gonna get into the real ones. I'm gonna get into good ones too. I had to start with the crazy ones.
No,
Okay.
we can talk about the crazy ones. Why what gets you so excited about penny stocks? It's just the pure upside of it?
Yeah, like for me, like okay, I told you it's about my personality. Like I have staple things, and like let's just relate this to basketball because that's what I do. Like I, when you are going to play against me, you know that I am going to shoot threes and I'm going to be very aggressive. And there's staple things that you know what you're going to get from me every night. Then all of a sudden, I might just hit a 40 footer out of nowhere, but you don't even get to try if you never shoot it. So it's like, I have all these safe stocks and stuff. It's like, why not try? Like, if I believe in this
Why
penny
not
stock and
get
I
in
think
some
it's
of that
coming, like,
penny
why
stuff?
not? Like, yeah, like, I have to be willing to lose the money too. Like I'm not over here putting hundreds of thousands of dollars into random like penny stocks. Like don't get me wrong here. People do not do that.
Don't do that.
Like yeah.
And just so we cover our bases here. We are not financial advisors. This is not
And
financial advice.
we're not giving
And
advice.
no, not
Yeah.
at all. We are just picking the brain of Marina and what she likes to, invest in the stock market.
Mm-hmm. And then I think like number one sleepers, like AI stocks. Like I'm trying to buy AI stocks as much as I can. Like I got on
What
my
you got?
watch list right now, I
What you
got
got?
no, I don't know if I'm even saying this stuff right, but Symbotic Incorporated, SYM is a ticker. Upstart.
SYM.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Upstart.
I just like Googling
Yeah.
it when you talking.
Yeah.
Upstart.
UPST. That one's kind of like popular.
Uh-huh.
NVIDIA, of course, but I mean, I've been in
Yeah.
NVIDIA for a while, so like, yeah. It's
Oh,
kind of
you've
like,
been a
yeah.
NVIDIA OG?
Yeah. That one's one I've been holding that one. Um, and then there's a couple I'm gonna look up that I haven't really had time to deep dive into yet, but I have a feeling I'm gonna end up in one of these. But Path and HLX, um, those are like
All right.
sleeper AIs. So
So Path stock. Oh, UiPath. Yeah. Okay.
yeah. So
So
I'm yeah.
So this is a good exercise here. Like you're looking at the stock, you're interested in it. You actually aren't in it yet, but
No.
there's a chance that you become a shareholder and you show up to the next shareholder meeting. Now maybe that's taking it too far.
Yeah, way too far. I'm not that disciplined.
Yeah.
Calm down.
My bad. Let me temper my enthusiasm.
Slow down.
Yeah, let me slow my roll here. You will not be at the shareholder meeting, but could be a shareholder. Okay, so you're bullish on AI, like you're looking at the future. What about the stock price right now? Like what, you mentioned RSI, like what you're looking at the stock here. How are you evaluating it? Like I just want to be behind your shoulder when you're looking at this.
Yeah. Well, first off, I am reading all about it. Like I want to know what am I getting myself into. Like I want to know all about the company. And then I start to look at like their revenue, if they're even profitable or not. Like that's actually a big sleeper. The stock price can be high and they can be in debt. And I don't really like that. So like
I'm
that.
sure they don't
and
like that
then,
either.
Yeah, I don't like to invest in companies that aren't making money. It's like, okay, this doesn't make sense. And then I definitely take a look at their chart like long term. Like, is it trending upwardly or is it like a roller coaster? I don't want anxiety. So I like to just tick upwards, slow pace. That's cool. And I like really deep dive into everything, like all of their account statements, like all of their books, like basically that are available. Like you got to look at all that stuff. I have a degree in business, financial, and management consulting from Notre Dame. So like I took accounting, like I know how to read the books, like that stuff. And then honestly, mainly I go with my gut feeling too. Like right after I read all about it, I look at their price, I look at their price action, I look at all the books, and then just like I said, all the indicators, like how are the candles? Where are they taking? Like the RSI, everything. And then I kind of just go with my gut feeling. Like, do I like this stock or not? Like,
Yeah. Vibes.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
there's like the set of
Like, I'm
criteria
not a
and then
professional. Yeah.
for sure, there's like the
So,
set of criteria and then like lastly, maybe just a gut feeling.
yeah. I mean, and it's real. Like, I also like, I know people don't really talk about this much, but like I always meditate before it. I don't want
You
to be in
you
like a
meditate before you buy a stock?
yes, always.
Whoa,
Like
that's a whole nother can of worms that we're learning here. What? Why?
yeah. I mean, the stock market is emotional. Like, and if you've watched me play basketball, I've made very irrash decisions being emotional in the games. Like, I know this. So kind of just like being sure that I'm in the state of mind that's like calm, like equanimity, like just very even and neutral to a point where I don't feel like I'm being greedy right now or I'm being impulsive or maybe I didn't have a good day, so I want something good to come from this. And like I can't detach from it. Like things like that, where when it comes to like putting large amounts of money in places, your emotions immediately become involved, like whether you think they are or they're not, they are. So just quick couple minutes of breathing.
Yeah. How long did you meditate before you bought that Microsoft stock?
Like 10 minutes. Yeah, it's not like wildly long time, but like
So it's
if I don't have
literally
a good feeling, I just keep waiting though. Like even like when I'm meditating sometimes, like I'll get like a feeling like, okay, this is a good decision. Let's do it.
so. If I was a fly on the wall, I would be seeing something like this. Bye 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 bye.
Something along that lines, although I wear a sleep mask. So you just gotta put the sleep mask on, but yeah.
Word. Okay. What did
Mhm.
you? That is you learned. That is awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, I feel like you didn't see that coming. You're like, okay,
No, no, that's really cool. Meditation before. I think some people could take a page out of your book. Honestly. Yeah.
and I
That's
meditate
that's
before I
pretty.
do anything that's important to me. So like
Yeah.
basketball games, before I go out, 1 minute breathing, halftime, 1 minute breathing, like it's the same thing.
Hmm. So
So
yeah, you apply that same mentality just to hoops. You know, that same approach, the same mental approach. You're taking it off the court with stocks.
yeah, basically.
Yeah, that's sick.
Mhm.
How good are you with tickers? Do you know your tickers?
I should, yeah. The ones that I own.
I was gonna say like in general, like
Oh, okay.
if I give you a little trivia on tickers, would you be able to nail some of them?
Maybe. Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Okay. Let's see it. Let's
All
go
right.
for it. Let's be
I'm gonna
prepared.
test. I'm gonna test you on
Don't be
some
a
ticker.
crazy trickster though. Like, don't do too much. Like,
Okay.
use common stocks here.
Okay. I will. I won't go too crazy. Um. Okay. I'm gonna give you the ticker, and you can give me the company. Okay. I'll start. I'll start a little easy, and then we'll go a little. We'll
Okay.
work our way into some stuff. So AMZN,
Amazon.
good stuff. BRK dot B.
No. That was
No,
that one. No.
no
What is it?
shot. Berkshire Hathaway.
Oh, yep.
Okay, that was tricky. Let me turn the sliders back
Yeah.
down.
Calm
Um,
down.
let me calm down. PG.
Oh, come on, Marina. Procter and Gamble.
Good stuff. Good
Oh yeah.
stuff.
Okay.
Okay. JPM.
JP Morgan.
JP Morgan Chase, but yeah, you're correct. J&J.
Johnson and Johnson.
Okay. HD.
Home Depot.
Okay. All right. Let me turn it up a bit.
Oh
XOM.
no. Oh, come on, Marina.
I think you can get this.
Oh, XOM. Mm, no, I don't have it, but I know it.
Do you
No.
want to
What is it? What
guess?
is it?
Do you want to give it
It's something.
XOM?
Uh, no. I don't
Okay.
know it, but I know it, but I don't know it.
I think, okay.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
ExxonMobil.
Yeah. Oh,
You knew
I
that.
know that's the first. Yes. No, I'm serious with that one. I knew that one. I gave that
I
one.
felt like you had that one on your tip of your tongue. All right, let's do PEP.
Pet Boys.
No, but you're in the right direction.
No. What is it? I don't know it then. If it's not Pet
Pepsi.
Boys, I don't know it. Oh, Pepsi, duh, Marina, PEP, love, Jesus. Look, guys, it's fucking 10 p.m., all right? Give me a break. I'm like 50% from the field right now. I'm like killing.
That was impressive. That was better. Shout out my guy Nick Stouts, because that was much better than how he did. So he said he knew the tickers, and you said he didn't.
It's okay.
That was good. Good stuff, man. We got some competition here. Marina, in 5 years from now, what would you like to see out of your portfolio outside of obviously amazing returns? But 5 years from now, what would you like to see your portfolio have?
Yeah. I definitely want to have like a more established growth stocks and more established Bitcoin. Like I've been really focused on trying to stack cash so I can buy as much Bitcoin as I can by 2025. Like I'm really so obviously build that for the next couple of years too. And then the growth stocks, like I really want to have like 6 figures in like the S&P 500, like in all of my growth stocks.
I love it. Well,
Yeah.
this has been awesome. I can't wait to see, I hope we can bring you back on and then like in a couple months and see like what has changed. Yeah. Update, right? Update, but this has been a great episode with the Chicago Sky Guard Marina Mabrey here and joining us for Athletes and Assets. Marina, enjoy your time overseas. Stay safe over there. And thank you so much for joining the community.
Thanks. And thanks for having me.